What's up, guys? Welcome to today's workout. I'm going to be doing a nice little chest day. I have my pre-workout on hand. We are in my favorite gym in Florida, probably, when I'm here. It's nice because they got a lot of machines. Today we're going to be doing a lot of cable work, I think. And just kind of get these bad boys pumping. Just the chest day is obviously quite focused. So, very focused chest day. Not really going to do too many other things, but to warm up, like always, we're going to be doing some shoulder raises. Here they have an awesome machine that I really enjoy. But that machine that I'm going to be using here to warm up, you guys have basically any kind of dumbbells that you can use. And then we're going to be going into, actually I don't know, we'll see. With you guys, always in for a little treat, a little surprise. I'm a little all over the place today. If I am sharing, I guess, in general, was a tough day today. Guys, if you have mentally tough days, that's okay. You know, we all have them. Today was definitely a mentally challenging day. I don't feel 100% in many ways. I don't feel 100% at the moment. But the gym's got to happen. So here we are. What else can I say? It's Saturday. Saturdays in the gym are usually my favorite time if you go late. If you go early on a Saturday, sorry guys, I just tossed on my hat, I didn't fix it. If you go early on a Saturday or during lunchtime, it's actually really bad. But if you go late at night on Saturdays or even Sundays, the gyms tend to be extremely empty. Extremely empty, which is good for someone like me. Usually I stream at this time, almost 7 p.m. right now. Not today, I streamed earlier today. I don't have too many clothes yet, so I washed some clothes. Got my little fit on here. Can you guys see me like this? I guess so. Yes. Got the sweatpants. I actually really like working out in sweatpants most of the time. I'm a big fan of that. Unless I train legs, obviously. Right now, what I'm doing is procrastinating going to start my workout. But we gotta get going at some point. I realized I made the last couple videos. Oh, that's way too heavy. I realized I made the last couple of videos a little too long. I'd say a little too long. So I'm gonna try to keep it down a little bit time-wise. If you don't have a machine like this, which not many gyms have, just do shoulder raises somehow. Doesn't really matter. This is just to warm up again. I'm gonna do probably 2 to 4 sets super quick with this, and then we're off to the actual workout. If the music is too loud, by the way, the speaker is right there. This gym doesn't have a big speaker, so it's just that speaker over there. But yeah, I want to try to keep the videos to 30 minutes. So if you maybe see some more stronger cuts going forward, it's possibly because I'm trying to cut the video. So if I talk too much nonsense, I'll start trying to cut it out more and more. Anyways, I'll just do, for a little understanding, I'm just gonna do 2 to 3 more sets here super quick, shoulder raises, and then we're off to the actual workout. By the way, I will also stretch things like this after I did that warm-up, but I just don't film those things. But always make sure you stretch yourself a little bit. For our second warm-up set, I chose right here some flies on the machine. This is maybe, I mean, you can consider it a warm-up just because I'm not gonna go heavy, but throughout this exercise, I will extremely focus on the chest. What it does is I really squeeze it together here at the very top. And what that does, it allows me to use very little weight and already feel a crazy burn, even though I will consider this a warm-up. I will not consider this basically like a full-on working set, since you're not pushing any heavy weights, since you're not moving any heavy weight. But by doing that super slow, literally I don't even know how many reps I did, and my chest is already burning. It's really difficult to explain to someone, especially when they just start, but in general I think that when it comes to the level of training, it's difficult for people to understand sometimes the mind-muscle connection. The mind-muscle connection is much more important than people tend to believe it is. I learned that later on in life, I mean, after many, many, many years of training, that if you genuinely focus yourself on a certain specific movement and muscle, your training will jump exponentially to a completely different level. And it allows me to be more careful with my body and do lighter weights with achieving greater results. I do apologize again for the music. These machines are right next to the music. Incredible. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Just on here, and I'm already feeling the pump of a lifetime. To be fair, I am drinking a pre-workout right now, which I'm about to finish right before going onto the machines. So today I'm not going to do any free weight bench presses, but here in this gym they have two incredible machines, one for incline and one for flat, and we're going to actually start with the incline one. So those are going to be our two main working sets. Both of those we'll be doing for 4 or 5 working sets, and that's going to be the bulk of our training today. This machine I'm doing is actually quite interesting. As you guys can see, I think more or less the way it works is you have different ways of putting weight on here. Unfortunately, like most machines in the world, it's all a little crooked always. Wait. Oh wow. But this is an incline machine right here that feels incredible for me to, at least, and it doesn't hurt my shoulders. But anyways, you have this machine. If you have anything like this, there's a lot of ones that where you sit and you push up high. We have one here actually as well, but you sit down. There's some that you push straight down or up high. This is basically like one that you push up high. Or you can obviously just do incline bench. But I came here specifically for these machines today, so I'm gonna be pumping this machine, and then behind me is the same machine, just flat. So this one is incline, and then behind me is the same one, just flat. I got That was the first working set theoretically. And I don't think I'm gonna go higher, maybe. But in total, I'm gonna do 4, max 5 working sets. And that should really give you that full on pump. And as you guys hear, I always talk about the pump because at the end of the day, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for blood flowing into our muscles, tearing the muscle up, sending the blood in there to fix the muscle. And that's what ends up helping the muscle grow, right? More or less, if you talk about it in a non-too physical kind of way or chemical kind of way. Whoa, very nice and very fun. See, 20 minutes in the gym, already crushing it. This is the time where you should really start sweating. If you're not sweating, this is the time where you really should be starting to sweat. Light is very yellow in this gym, I realized. I don't come here that much at night. Guys, I was talking earlier a little bit about mental health. So I think I'm going to try to focus the rest of this video a little bit talking about mental health and gym. Gym, mental health, and what it does for you. The gym, for many people, me including, very much me including, can be a lifesaver. It can save your life in many different aspects. If I talk about other people, I've seen people addicted to drugs, addicted to something else. They switch their addiction, make it the gym. Then there's people like me. I work a lot, pretty much non-stop, and I enjoy most of the things I do for work, such as this as well. But it is not, I tend to never really get like a moment where I can recharge. And the gym in general for me is that place. It's a little different now because I'm doing the videos. But usually I would come in here when I'm in just such a bad mood. Today I was just in a bad mood. I don't know, I'm sure you guys have those days where you see the next person that they haven't done anything to you, but you just see a random person and they're like so nice to you, and you just wanna scream at them, to say it nicely. And everybody has those kind of days. But the gym, coming in here, I usually like to put my headphones in, go crazy on the music, and just like let everything out on the actual equipment, on the weights. So the gym can be very, very therapeutic. I'll talk about it more on the flat bench. Now I'm gonna focus on really getting that sweat in, because I can semi get it in when I film for you guys. But now I'm gonna really focus. I'm doing 2 more crazy sets here, and then we're moving on to the flat one already. Finished the incline, moved on to the flat bench now. I think the lighting is pretty weird here, I guess. But anyways, moved on to the flat. Let me see if you guys can see all of it. I guess so, yeah. So moved on to the flat now. Gonna be doing, I did 1 set here with 2 plates. I don't know if I should put on a 3rd plate or just a half a plate, which is what I'll do right now real quick while I'm talking to y'all. I think I'm just gonna toss on half a plate, trying to see if this weight is better for me. I don't want to go too light on this, obviously. There's no need to not push. Now the flat is definitely where I like to go the heaviest, because on the flat I have always a feeling that, I feel more secure, more safe. Incline, I used to do incline bench also like 2 plates, but I usually avoid that now. And if this is more like a flat bench press, so this is kind of simulates the same as a regular flat bench for you guys if you don't have a machine like this. And these machines, what's really nice is you can definitely go harder. Well, I can definitely go harder than if I just do a regular bench press because I can't get injured, right? So even here, you guys saw, I let it all the way down. It even touched, it went bam. It touched the bottom of the machine. But it gives me the opportunity to keep pushing. Like it's down and I can just push a half a rep even if I want to, which is what I'm gonna do most likely on these other ones. But my chest is already cramping up almost. So that's such a good feeling. And also don't be afraid that in between sets, whatever you do, whatever muscle you do, flex that muscle sometimes. Flexing a muscle like this, or when you do arms, like just flexing it, it can help. It can help because you're also pushing blood into the muscle. Wow, that felt great as a working set. I think this is a good weight. I think I did 8 reps on this one. I'm gonna try to do one more on camera here and push out maybe about, and I'm gonna go for 10 I think this time. Also, this has handles that are wide and also close ones. I do like to sometimes, when I'm done with my 4 sets, do a 5th set with the close ones and just push it out. You should be stronger with the close ones. You should be. If you're not, it's kind of weird, but you should be stronger with the close ones because that's more of a natural movement almost. And this, right? Like if someone tells you to go to a wall and push off as hard as you can from the wall, your hands are probably going to be here at your shoulders roughly, and you're going to try to push off like this. Nobody goes and tries to push off like that. That's not as much of a natural movement. I can't really stress enough how even a training like this right now, how much it helps my mental health. I came in here today and I had a shit day and I was just mentally down. I wasn't feeling good. I was mad at no person in particular, but just mad, you know. And I come in here and my friends, the weights are here and they're the same. And they give me the opportunity to push out all this energy, this extra energy that I have from sitting around all day. And I just love it, guys. And I can just encourage you to start doing it because eventually you'll love it. It just takes a while maybe, you know. One set here, let's do 10 reps. Woo. Oh, that was good. 10 reps. Oh, that felt good. And if I'm by myself, I cannot bench like this necessarily, because if I then get stuck all the way down here, if I'm all by myself, I'm screwed. If there's someone else here, then they can help me out, but I think you guys get the gist. So sometimes machines are not bad. Just like sometimes a Smith machine is not bad. I've watched myself, Dexter Jackson, Phil Heath. I watched Arnold many times. And I'm talking about in person, in real life at Goldstream Venice. I watched Sean Roden train. Like all these guys I've seen in real life train at Gold's Venice. And I've seen a lot of them use the Smith machine. And I've seen a lot of them use machines in general. Don't be afraid. And don't only do free weights, especially if you train every day. Now, if you train 3 times a week, maybe it's a little bit of a different story. I got 2 more reps, 2 more sets here. I'm gonna try to do 10 on these both last ones as well. And that's already going to conclude our main push exercises and our strongest, most difficult exercises I get. Moving on to a machine I truly love. So everybody knows a nice cable, chest, fly, whatever you want to call it. Everybody knows this, but this one has this little cushion here. So what it lets me do is when I lean back and I grab them, it lets me really like put all my weight against that. So you're almost like you're sitting, but you're not. And it gives me the opportunity to do much heavier weight, more controlled. Because when you get to heavier weight, eventually what happens is you're too light. Amazing. So again, guys, as you guys can see, I switched in between. So first I was going down lower, then I bent over more and pushed like this. At the end of the day, everything trains a little bit of a different part of your muscle, lower, middle, upper. But if you just do all kinds of movements, like if you do all of the movements, eventually you'll build your chest everywhere. If you have lacking lower chest, for example, obviously you want to do more pushes down like this. If your upper chest is more lacking, you want to do more pushes like that. I personally always found it's best to just kind of balance it out. What was I saying about mental health earlier? Yeah, the gym can work wonders, guys. And what it really does is it gives us an opportunity to a different kind of addiction. I personally do not drink alcohol, and I'm not here to tell you to never drink alcohol. But at the end of the day, it's poison. At the end of the day, alcohol is, you poison your body every time. Maybe less than if you would take, I don't know, whatever other drugs, right? But you poison your body. And the way that today's society is built, by whichever higher power you want to call it, right? So it's a government or not, whatever. I personally don't really know anyone that can get away completely without any kind of drug. Now I was very lucky, I chose when I was 15 the gym as a drug. But most people, they choose alcohol or worse. And a little bit here and there probably doesn't hurt too much. But in general, if you can supplement this, wow, that was very heavy. If you can supplement this for alcohol, I'm just telling you, and I promise you, you're better off in the long run. Nobody says that you have to have a six-pack. But I always said, if you cannot see, this, I genuinely have said this many times, for example, as a guy, if you cannot see your dingly dong, unless you look through a mirror, man, something ain't right. And I guess this goes the same way for women as well. Take care of yourself. And one of the sayings that I can probably leave you guys with on this subject is healthy, what is it called? Healthy body, healthy mind. Something along those lines. And guys, I could not agree more. If I didn't go to the gym every day, I think I'd be going crazy. Little surprise exercise. We're gonna do these push downs. And yes, these go a lot on the triceps, yes, but they also work the chest. We did do triceps yesterday. And as I told you guys, no workout is solely for one muscle. You need muscles to even move your hands. Everything is moved by muscles. So if I bench, it also trains my triceps. But I just really wanted to do this exercise. This machine is kind of nice. You guys will see I will lean a little bit more forward. So it pushes more on my chest. That was a little too light. I guess I gotta do the whole stack. Oh, almost done, guys. I actually think that this will be the last exercise. I do a lot of times dips as the last exercise, but I think this will be the last one. There you go. A little uncomfortable to sit like this. So I think this is gonna be the last exercise. We did flies, we did incline, we got flat bench, we did some cables, some tricep dips, push down, whatever. Done deal. No more. Done deal, no more. Quick, efficient workout. I've been here for 66 minutes. That's with recording. I used to spend 2 hours plus in the gym. And then I switched over to just training more efficiently, taking less breaks, talking less to people, and so on and so forth. I see people like working out their jaw more than their freaking jaw, or their fingers more than their actual muscles. The problem is that now I am too light for this machine. It's like I'm flying around. So the machine is moving and I'm flying in the air. Whoa. Whoa. That's better. I think that's the perfect weight. It's in between what I did on the first and on the last set. Finish this workout with some great pushes. Guys, if you watched this whole video, thank you so much as always. I'm trying to keep it a little bit shorter, but I do want to share some things. I mean, at the end of the day, it's supposed to be a vlog. Not just you watching me work out, but me talking about life and everything. So today we talked a little bit about mental health, not too much. Tried not to overcrowd the video, but also I'm going to try to kind of bring up more different subjects that you can connect to the gym. And there's literally infinite subjects that you can connect with the gym. I think this is our last video here. I'll do maybe even 2 more sets on this, and then I should be done for this workout. I have a very nice pump. Oh yeah, this time I can do a little bit of flexing, so we can check out my shape. It's been 1 week that I'm bulking. I believe. Today is the 7th of October. So 1 week I'm eating at least 3,500 calories. Alright, I'll do one more video just flexing. If you guys are wondering, I did weigh myself this morning, so I'm sitting at 170 right now. Starting at 170. Not too shabby, baby. Not too shabby. Just imagine this at 180.